take care more of your shoulder bone position instead of the ball position with your left foot. You just want to have straight arms. You just look at the ball in a lovely way. The tee is supposed to stay in the ground. Maybe you've been playing all winter, but here in Munich, it's been really, really cold, and I'm glad spring is calling and everybody gets out back on the golf course. So today we're talking about the basics with the driver, because every year it's time to recall all the basics. I'm really excited because I also have new clubs. I have my Callaway clubs. I have my new driver, the AI Smoke, which is going really, really well. I'm super excited. And I've been playing a couple rounds already, and it's working really, really well. So going back to the basics. The first thing you really have to pay attention is the ball position. And I know that a lot of golfers take care a little bit of the grip and how they stand, but finally where the ball is positioned, it's not as important as it should be. So just to recall the low point position is normally for us right-handers, the left shoulder bone. So if I straighten down my arm, this is supposed to be the low point of the club face or the club. And then after that, the club is supposed to go up. So, I mean, it's not a big deal to understand the driver is the only club where the ball should be hit in an upwards movement. So the ball is supposed to lay after the low point, right? So it's left of my shoulder bone. So now, if you always take your left foot and you have a really wide stance, then you know it's totally mixed up. So take care more of your shoulder bone position instead of the ball position with your left foot. Okay? So this is more ahead. Then we have the grip position, the hands. You have to take care that the hands are not going too far backwards, because then the club face is going to get shut to the left, and also to push it down to the front. First of all, the club is getting a little bit steeper with that position, but also the club face can rotate to the right, so the club face is open. Other than that, we know that the club head is supposed to be released at some point. So if you have your hands with your driver ahead of the ball, it's really, really hard to get the release before that then. Then you have to fiddle around a lot. So get your hands in the proper position, which is, for me, straight ahead, left arm driver, or left arm and shaft is still one extension. And then the right arm is also gripping with a straight arm. I like the feeling of having long arms, because with long arms, I can swing a long way around me. I have a long radius. If you have short arms, because I hear that a lot, well, I want to have relaxed arms. But you know what? If you have relaxed arms, your radius all of a sudden becomes so small, your arms can get short, and then you want to throw out the club again, and that doesn't work always really, really good. So you want to have an extension, but not reaching out. You just want to have straight arms, right? Okay, so, and now for the last, that it doesn't become too much for you guys, is the position of your nose, the head, and your sternum. You want to be centered. You want to have a straight or centered address position. I see a lot of people also tilting back onto the right foot, but if you stay on your right foot for too long, then all of a sudden the club face can stay open, the club face can rotate, and this is what mostly happens. If you stay too long on the right side or on the back side, the club face mostly gets shut and the ball goes way to the left. It's like a snap hook, right? This is just because you're so far back in address, you're just having a hard time getting to the ball. So my advice for you guys, if you stay straight, if you put your sternum back into the center, not turning onto the ball and not turning away, just keep it centered. And if you want to have a little bit more tilt, you just take your head back. You just look at the ball in a lovely way, and then you have enough tilt. You don't have to lean onto the right foot anymore, right? So this is it, pretty much. Don't look onto the ball, because this is when your sternum and your shoulder position gets opened. You want to stay straight. Everything's going to stay straight. So now I'm going to demonstrate everything. Ball position is correct. Arms are reaching out, left arm. And now I just give it a go. you maybe could see it from this side, that my head is not falling backwards. It's actually staying the same. And because I have it in the middle of my stance, it's already behind the ball. All right, and another good thing is that the tee is still in the ground. And never believe if anybody says the tee has to fly to the back or to the front, the tee is supposed to stay in the ground. And if you manage that, mostly you've hit a very good drive. So now I hope I could recall all the basics you need for the start of the season or whenever you need the basics. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer right away. Now I wish you fun practicing and of course, good luck. See you soon.